People have asked me on Instagram mostly to show off where we store all the bulk foods that I've been canning up and preserving, and so I thought I would just take this opportunity to show bulk storage that we have down in the basement, as well as my pantry that I absolutely love up on the first floor, and some extra shelves that my husband has built me in our coat closet. And so this is how we store food here at the Hoosier Homestead. Hope you enjoy. This is our food storage closet in the basement. There's our freezer with my canners on top. And then over here is a shelving system my husband put in. Sorry, it's a cramped closet, so kind of hard to show. Up top are baskets. They have baby food in the first one, gluten-free stuff like coconut oil and some extra small packages of flours in the second one, and then the third one has a few mixes like stuffing mix and some canned soups for my husband if we decide to use those at some point. See if I can get a better angle here. And then as we go down the shelf, so there's the top shelf. This shelf has potatoes, tomatoes, potatoes, applesauce, white beans, and 2 rows of chili beans, all canned this fall. The next row down has tomato products from Costco, and then we have a lot of Aldi produce. There's pumpkin and green beans, and then a lot more potatoes. As I said, we got 40 pounds in the last 2 weeks, and then I'd already put up, I think, 20 pounds. So lots of potatoes. And then down here is more produce from Aldi: pears, pineapples, oranges, mixed fruit salad, and peaches. They are often canned in a syrup, and so we rinse them off before we eat them. Hopefully, eventually, we'll be canning some of this stuff that we've grown ourselves, but for now this works. And then on the bottom are large buckets full of gluten-free grains and pastas. From here where these shelves are, if you spin around, we have some storage. Those are containers of containers. I was a teacher, we have lots of them. Are more buckets. These are glutinous grains and sugars. We buy them all in bulk. And then you can see some small milk crates there, and then behind them is another stack of large milk crates, and those are where we store all of the canning jars when they're not in use. Right around the corner from my kitchen is my huge walk-in pantry. I love my pantry. There we have some seeds and nuts, and behind them are dried beans. Down the next level we have gluten-free flours. Down here we have different flours, oats, chocolate chips. Behind them are extras of all of those things. And baking powder and baking soda and things that I have in my kitchen in smaller quantities. My bulk quantities are back behind. If you go down again, you have, these are gluten flours and gluten pastas. Down at the bottom we have olive oil and spaghetti sauce and tomato sauce and a basket full of pastas. These shelves wrap all the way around. So on this side we have some cereal for my husband, some spices in the little basket, and then all of our daughters' baby-specific food and formula. The next shelf up has just some pantry goods in the basket, and then all of our spices in ball jars. These used to be in a drawer in our kitchen, but Megan can open them, and so they moved. Up here we have gluten-free pancake mixes and some pastas, and that basket has all of my husband's bread and such. And then we have some dried fruit and some more gluten-free grains that go around on that shelf. Back behind them are spices, and actually my spices are back behind that entire shelf. Our ball jars full of bulk spices. And then back up to the top we have our tea maker and our waffle maker, gluten-free breadcrumbs that we've made, powdered milk, gluten-free spaghettis. Some little pretty things up there. And just like down in the basement, down on the floor we have buckets of sugars, flours, rices, and then my KitchenAid and my bread maker. This is the last place we store food in our house. It's actually our coat closet. My husband put in some shelves up above for me, and we store some of the fruits that are in the basement. We store just a few of them up here. And then up at the top are bulk pantry staples, tomato juice and extra peanut butter and lime juice and salsa and balsamic vinegar and all my baking goodies like sprinkles and things like that are in the bins on the side. This is just great for giving me just that little bit of extra storage up here.